Hi! So, if you don't already know, I'm Adriana, and I crochet, and I'm making this channel to post like crochet tutorials. I want to like teach my friends how to crochet, so I'll be making like beginner videos on how to do like super basic stuff. I plan to make like a mini video on materials that I recommend, especially for beginners, and like my preferences on different like hooks and stuff. But for this video, I just want to talk a little bit about myself. So I don't talk about myself a lot because it just makes me feel weird, but I wanted to do a little about me so that way we can get more personal and you might care more about my videos. Vivian just came in. She's my kitty. I swear she loves me. She likes to sit with me when I crochet. That's the only time that she wants attention. Okay, so before I started crocheting, I actually knit. I knit for about 5 years maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but I loved knitting. I would knit a lot of stuff. I like made hand warmers that I sold at school, and like knit myself some shirts and just knit a bunch of different stuff. I made like dishcloths and stuff like that, but nothing like what I crochet. Crocheting is so much more fun to me. The reason why I switched from knitting to crocheting is knitting is like really hard on my wrist and my fingers. So most of the stuff that I knit would be on double pointed needles because it'd be in the round, and I would have to hold multiple needles and my fingers would lock up, my wrist would lock up, and it was just really bad. So I just had to stop, and it was really depressing because it was like therapy to me. So I tried to crochet a couple different times and I just couldn't figure it out. It was horrible. It was so hard to do. I would go to like put my hook in a stitch to try and crochet, and I would just end up making like a big lump, and it was just really discouraging. I'd constantly have to put it down and then wait a couple months and then pick it back up, and I just couldn't do it. Look at her. So a little over a year ago, my great-grandmother passed away, and I don't have a lot of family, so it like was really hard, and it was my first like real death that I had to deal with, and it was just horrible. So I was like, I need something to keep my mind occupied, and I can't knit. So I figured I would try to learn how to crochet again. I didn't think that I was gonna ever pick it up, but for some reason, this time I just figured it out. I watched a simple YouTube tutorial on like a tube top, and I just got it, thankfully, and I've been doing it ever since. It's been, I don't know, maybe like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, I don't know. I think I started crocheting in November. I don't know how long ago that was, and I'm not gonna do the math in my head. But yeah, I've been crocheting ever since, and I struggle with like mental health issues, so I just have a very overactive brain, and I just crochet all day long pretty much to not only make items for my business, but to keep my brain occupied and keep my mental health good. And it honestly is amazing. And for people who have anxiety or like an overactive brain or like a mood disorder, I have ADHD and I don't know why, but I can sit down and do it and it helps with my ADHD. So anything like that, I recommend trying it. I mean, maybe you won't like it, then you can just not do it, but if you do, it might help you the way it helps me, and I think that that'd be great. I'm not really sure what else to talk about. Just a couple personal things. So like, this is my cat Vivian. She's a cutie, as you can see. She's like my daughter. I'm married, I have a wife. Her name's Erica, and we're her little mommies. I also have a little turtle named Franklin, and my wife has a dog named Tigger. And so this is just our little family that we have, and I love it. But Etsy got horrible. Fees got so bad. I put up 2 crochet items and the fees were so bad. I only made like half of what I sold it for. So I did some research and I found out that Big Cartel is like an amazing website. So if you get good at crocheting and you want to make a website, I recommend Big Cartel. You can get 50 listing spots for $9.99 a month, which is amazing, honestly. With my website, I started it I think 2 months ago. With my ADHD, I've done a million different hobbies. I started doing resin art when COVID hit, and I had an Etsy shop, and I would try and sell stuff on there because I liked making the resin art. It didn't sell well, it was like discouraging. Then I found out how bad it was for the environment, and I felt extremely bad for making as much as I did. Some of the stuff that I made came out really, really good, and I don't know how it didn't sell, but whatever. So I stopped doing that, and I started making candles, and then I started making jewelry, which I really like making jewelry. I still make myself some sometimes. And yeah, ever since then, I think that this is month 2 of my shop, and so far it's been doing good. I mean, I haven't sold anything in a couple days, but you know, that's life. But to everybody who supported my shop, who's going to support my YouTube channel, who is supporting me on TikTok, Facebook, buying from me, sharing my stuff, liking my stuff, commenting, telling me that you like my work, telling me that I inspire you. Like, I appreciate all of you, and you make me so happy. And if you are interested in any of the content that I plan on making, just keep an eye out and you'll see some of my videos, and I hope that I can help you crochet and that you like the videos that I make.